everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te Atiawa First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay. Woo-wee. Right. It's been not even a week and it feels like it's been months. Clean sweep of the swing states. Yeah, nah, that's just not a thing. Most of the swing states and other states having a tick to yes, we want abortion rights, yes, we want women's health rights, but going red down the rest of the ticket, yeah, that's not a thing. I'm just going to say, let it go. You voted. If you saw or experienced something dubious, you've gone to vote.gov and reported it to the fraud section there, the fraud link. Put it down, let it go. If we lay people know, the intelligence associations know. If you've got spare $5, donate to Harris's campaign. It appears she's a little bit in debt at the end of the campaigning, understandably. In Australia, we have a system where, and it's going to sound really odd, we have in Australia a system where not only is campaigning only 8 weeks before an election, not allowed before that and not allowed within the last 24 hours, our political candidates get allocated a dollar amount per voter in their electorate, and they choose how to spend it, but they get and something to do with based on past votes that a particular party got, etc. So it's based on they get money depending on the volume of past votes and per person in their electorate, and that's what they're allowed to spend. So I like our system. It's not perfect. I like our system. I know it's a lot more convoluted than that, but you get the drift of what I'm talking about. It's not this mega billions. Okay, but what I'm going to have a look at in this particular reading is the vibe in the White House at the moment. The vibe in the White House. Now, don't harp on it because Biden and Harris gave their speeches. Don't harp on because Trump is meeting with Biden. This is a process that they're going through to keep the calm. Man, I've got blimmin' COVID lockdown here at the moment. This is a process that they are going through to keep the calm on throughout the US. So can you imagine what would be happening if Biden or Harris had said, no, we're not going to concede because it was stolen and we're going to prove it, etc. It would be horrific out in the streets. So I'm just going to say, don't be alarmed at the steps that they're going through. However, there is an urgency here. There is an urgency and there is a crossroads decision that will be hard to make, and it needs to be made. Now, I am talking about the crossroads decision of in the past, if there's been anomalies, it's been swept under the carpet because the government in the US or the intelligence agencies or whoever doesn't really want to admit that there are vulnerabilities in the election system. So if they don't want to end up with egg in their face of saying, yeah, we were hacked majorly, big time, etc., etc., they may choose to sweep it under the carpet. However, if they do, then they will still end up with egg on their face because the rest of the world and a fair portion of the US itself knows that they were hacked and the election was stolen. So I'm just putting it out there. They're going to end up with egg on their face whether they do it or not. So might as well do it the right way. Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, so tell me the vibe. Show me the vibe in the White House at the moment. What do we... Oh, goodness me. Cards falling out everywhere. Is that just lazy shuffling? Probably. Show me. Show me. Show me, guys. Oh, you want that one, definitely, though. Show me the vibe in the White House, the energy in the White House at the moment. What do we need to know? Oh, right, you want that one and that one. Show me the energy, and you want that one in, and you want me to stop there. Okay. Goodness me. I know they're little cards and hard to shuffle, but still, I mean, there's a reason playing cards are the size playing cards are, because they're really good palm size. But okay. Woo-wee. Come on down. The absolute first card out. I don't know what it is. Oh, two cards. Okay, the first two cards out. Disappointment. Absolutely. Disappointment at, well, the cups are still upright. That's the thing. Disappointment on how things played out. However, there's a lot of information coming in very quickly that needs to be assimilated, that needs to be digested, that needs to be acted upon. So two signifiers there. These two popped out behind the scenes. Which way? They went that way, didn't they? Oh, look what's on the bottom. The king being trampled underfoot. It's not Biden. We know who the king is. The wannabe king. My biggest fear is if that Trump is inaugurated, it will be ruled by executive order written by not Congress, and it won't be Trump in the big chair either. By the way, he's very quickly becoming expendable. And any elections going forward will be very Russian style. So anybody that says, oh, we can fix this at the midterms, I'm just going to tell you, yeah, nah. Very fair and open Russian style elections where you know who's going to win before campaigning even starts. So behind the scenes, the energy behind the scenes, we've got the Page of Swords. It's a small. It's not the King of Swords coming forward. It's the Page. It's not the Ace or anything. But he is carrying the sword of the Ace of Swords with him. So there is a behind the scenes. The energy is behind the scenes at the moment. It's also my card for the whistleblower or spy in the camp, mole in the camp, or it could be just the start of bringing forward the truth. At the moment, there is a period of step back, contemplation, going through the information, but I love this very bright window here where the sun is shining through. So I'm going to say there's information coming in that's being assimilated about the false prophet. We know who that is. It's the Chariot. Could also be slowly moving forward with this, as in their way, it's slowly coming in, but we've got a quick coming in here. To me, this is more about if you have a look, these sphinxes aren't going anywhere. They're stopped. And this dude is sitting, because I'm very much about the images on the cards. I know the by rote meaning, but I'm very much about the images. The chaos caused by the one sitting in the driver's seat that is being seen. Now, I've always said that Trump is the distracting fool, court jester out the front of the stage, while behind the curtain, these nefarious elements are changing the scenery. Okay, so information's coming out. It's going to be something that is emotionally stinky, and it's going to be quite surprising when it comes, when it all is assimilated. It's going to be quite surprising. The karma hanging over. What are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with it? We've got this information that we have harvested in regards to the voting, considering what to do next with it. The vine is withered. This is the election system. The vine is withered, it's decayed, it is got mold and fungi and dying from within. What do we do with it? Is it put into a dark room, or is there a light shone on it? This is the karma, the corruption from within the voter system. Do they shine a light on it? A decision that needs to be made about which way to move forward on the global scale with this information, about the loss, about the heartbreak and betrayal, the new journey, the Fool, or the new journey of strength. I'm going to say the new journey of strength. The assistance that was given to install Trump inside the White House, they're going to have all this information. They've been bruised and battered. They're going to have all this information that they've got their back up against. Really devilish, evil information. Again, another two. A decision needs to be made. Perhaps working across the aisle or working with others to reveal. And then we've got the courts, government, higher authorities, and the exposure. Being fully exposed, but there's a decision they need to make on it about whether they bring this information forth. And golly, 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 I hope they do. Significant ending, the king being trampled underfoot, the Knight of Swords, those that thought they were all, had it all going for them and they were going to reap the benefits and live their lives of luxury, are going to find themselves in this restricted, legally restricted position. The manipulation of the vote is going to face a judgment moment. We've got the oligarchs sitting there smug, thinking they got it all. However, we've got walking away, we've got poor choices, the delusion. This could be the ordinary voter. I haven't actually even had the voter card yet today because this is post-voter. This could be the false outcome. Justice, Biden, painful birth. It's going to be very burdensome. But you've got the dark money behind the scenes and you've got the legal action. You've got something that's not yet been revealed, and you've got even more domestic, international is what I'm being told there. Boy. Going to have to defend the information that comes out, but it's going to be overwhelming about cheating with the votes, stealing, it's going to bring about a downfall. Downfall of those wearing the red cape and the red hat and the red outfit. Oh, boy, oh boy. I think this ties in with my first reading, that if the lesson is learned by that middle majority, action will be taken. But if it's not, might have to live through a painful birth. Oh, okay. See how it plays. It's going to be an interesting few weeks. Love to you all. Stay safe. Find your tribe. Stay with your tribe. Even if you're a blue dot in a red ocean. Susan Lynn's got some important pointers to find your tribe. But even if you're at the school gate, and you just make a mention that you're thinking of enrolling your daughter in some self-defense classes, you'll soon find out what side they're on. And if they're on an opposing side to you, just drop it. Okay. Love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.